Myself, Dr.P.Aruna Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Technology, Dr.S.N.S. Rajalakshmi, College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see about another evolutionary model. We can call it as an increment model. Before that, we have learned about different process model, how they are using in the real world application, and how the customers can be involved with a different model. What are the methods and phases they are using? In evolutionary model, there are different methodology already we have learned. Waterfall model, increment model, then iterative model. So in waterfall model, they have to face with a different it like an waterfall. We have to move from starting to ending, but at a once. We cannot modify or changes after completing the project. Because if we want to change means cost should be high. But in incremental model, we can easily change the customer requirements and needs within a limited period of the time. Within a limited period of the time, before going to the next stage, we can easily collect the information from the users. Let me see about an incremental model. Incremental model in software engineering. So these are the some of the points we are going to discuss about what is incremental model, the characteristics, what are the phases we are using, advantages, disadvantages, application where they are using, comparison with other model. If there is any case study or examples, we can learn conclusions. Next, introduction to the incremental model. Definition: the incremental model builds a system in a small manageable increments over a time. It means it is a smaller project which is used for creating a project in a short period of time, that is within a 2 months or 1 or 2 months it may be occurs. So it is a manageable one, incremental over a time. Whenever required, we can automatically increment the model. Concepts: each increment model adds functionality until the complete system is delivered. That means each and every time the developer goes on to the each and every time the developer goes on to the previous stages, after getting clear output from the customer, then only they can move to the next stages. Next, iterative and flexible. Key characteristics means iterative and flexible approaches should be there. That is, in each and every time, the iteration of the given phases should be there. It is very flexible to understand. Each and every time we have to document the contents. Early partially delivery of the functionality. That is, if the customer required in 1 or 2 months, we can easily deliver the product because each and every time we have to communicate with the customer and we will satisfy their needs, then only we can easily deliver the product at the right time. We have to collect the feedback based on the improvement. If there isn't any changes means we can automatically change the contents or requirement according to the technology. We can also move to the next phases. Customer involvement in each increment. Each and every time the customer should be involved in the process. Next, these are the some of the designing phases which we are following. First thing is called as an requirement analysis. Second thing is called as an designing. Third one is called as an implementation. Fourth one is called as an testing. Fifth one is called as an delivery. So, according to the waterfall model, same step only we are using. But here, the way different phases should phase with a different technology. That is, according to the customer, we are changing the plan. They are having 5 steps only in waterfall model also, but here each and every time they have to interact with the customer needs and requirements. Then only they can move to the second step. So requirement analyzing means they have to collect the required things from the customers, analyzing. After that they have to some design some process. So they have, after designing, they will communicate with a customer whether the given design is good or not. If there may be any changes in the designing, they will inform about, they will collect the feedback from the different customers. After that they will move on to the next implementation stage. Implementation means we have to make a coding in different platforms and they have to check using different testing also. It means each and every module should be in the clear manner. Then move to the testing phase. After getting all those things, the testing should be there by the individual modules. After that, delivery given to the customer. If there may be a changes according to new technology, again the process start from the requirement analysis. So it is maybe repeated several number of times. Next one. Advantages of using these one is called as an early delivery of the working software, reduce initial cost, easier to manage risk, customer satisfaction to the iterative feedbacks. Next, disadvantages require clear initial requirement, increment can be a challenging one, overlapping process means it leads to a complexity, it's more suitable for small medium sized projects. So application, we all know the web based application, mobile app development, e-commerce, etc. Next, these are the comparison of the different model along with a waterfall model, incremental model, agile model. So iterative, already we know that iterative iteration process can be done. Early delivery, then customer involvements, everything should be there. So I conclude this video about the incremental model. So it is used for short time goals. So it can easily interact with an user and change the process accordingly. Based on the new technology also we can change the process. Thank you.